I am a medical doctor. I have been practicing in Nigeria for the past 15 years. I want to move to Japan to continue my medical profession. And another question is from a lawyer. He says, I am a barrister in Nigeria. I have been practicing law for the past 8 years. I am thinking about moving to Japan to continue my law profession. I want to know my opportunities if I move to Japan. So all these are questions that my curious subscribers have been asking me. By the way, this is Obisan TV vlog. Please make sure you subscribe. Hi, sir. Welcome back to my channel, beautiful people. If today is your first day of seeing my video, please consider subscribing too, as this will motivate me a lot to create more content about Japan. So before I get into the questions that these noble professions are asking me, I want to ask this question. I beg, why everybody in Nigeria want to Japan? Even our able barrister and our medical doctor, they still want to leave the country. Then who will build Africa if all these people leave Africa for us? Please, if you are watching me, I want to advise you, don't do like me. I'm a prodigal son. All of us were there abroad. All of us will be prodigal son. We left because we are prodigal son. Please build up Africa so that it will be beautiful, so that we'll be convinced to desert all we are doing abroad and come back and be with you. Don't run away. Abanoso. Okay, let's quickly get into the video of the day and the question. Dear barrister and dear medical practitioner, so Japan is not for you. Honestly speaking, there is no opportunity for you in Japan. You can try, but the opportunity is like 10%. Let's call it 5%, because since my 6 years of living in Japan, I have never come across a Nigerian medical doctor. I have not also come across a Nigerian lawyer, but I have came across so many successful people, but not in that field. So my advice for you is, if you want to continue your profession, and this your profession is one of these noble profession, please don't think about Japan. Think about country like UK, USA, Australia, Canada. All these are English-speaking country, and you can easily integrate and be part of that moving profession in that country. But in Japan, it's almost impossible. Now, here is the thing. Don't doubt me. Some will say there is nothing impossible in this life. I know. You can try. But from experience, I can tell you the way Japan is planned and how it is. So, here in Japan, it is more of manpower. What you can do with your physicalities. Because in Japan, there are many companies, starting from telecommunication, automobiles, manufacturing, construction, all these things is what foreigners lay their hand into. So most foreigners in Japan are not really doing the work that they love to do. We are just doing it because this is what is left for us. Many people are working in companies. I know that back home, they have noble profession that they want to fit into. But coming to Japan, you find out that the thing that is left for you is to be among this production company. So that is what is left for you. So we tend to join it and begin to do it. I have a friend who studied nursing in Philippines. He has been looking for a way to get a nursing job in Japan, but he couldn't. He ended up in a factory. Yes. So if you are coming here as a medical profession, you are coming like a barrister, you cannot fit in Japanese system. So why you cannot fit in? These are the reasons. Number one, first you need to learn the Japanese language. When you learn Japanese language, not just speaking Japanese language like on the street. No, you really need to learn Japanese language and speak it fluently. Let's say, for example, now you have a patient as a medical doctor. A sick person come to your hospital and you are in Japan and most Japanese don't speak English. So he said that he has stomach ache. Of course, as a doctor, you have to press the stomach. You have to do some certain things and ask some certain questions like, is here painful? Is it this place? How do you feel now? You know that kind of thing. You're supposed to be asking this question. So how are you going to do it if you don't speak Japanese? You also have to understand the Japanese kanji. If you need to learn those kanji because all the medical terms, all the Japanese law, they are all written in those language. So you really need to learn it if you want to be part of those noble profession in Japan. And it is not easy. Even most Japanese don't even know how to write kanji. That is very difficult. Oh yes. So you find out that it's a very hard thing. You need to speak Japanese, learn kanji. So that's number one. Then number two, Japanese are very traditional people. So for you as a medical doctor to convince a Japanese medical sector to employ you and be part of them, you must be very genius. Because Japanese alone are the brain boss. That with too much brain. And they don't believe that any other person is better than them. Japanese believe that they are the best in what they do. So how would you convince them that your own medical experience is more than an average Japanese who have been trained from childhood to become a medical practitioner? So how can you convince them? You must be extremely something very, 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 very genius. In Japan, they call it tensai. What it means that you are genius. They need you because you are above their own knowledge. So if you want to be those things here, you really have to be a genius. Oh, yes. Yes, so I hope this video is of a great help to you, that I answered all your questions, every inquiry that you wanted. So my advice to you, anybody that is watching me, if you have a noble profession, like these ones that I have listed or we have talked about in this video, please change channel. Japan is not for you. Try Western world. One neighbor Japan. Push iron. You must push metal. Oh yes. So which country are you watching me from? Currently, are you doing the job that you love? I mean your profession. Or you are just working for making money, for putting food on your table? Me, I am not doing my profession. I'm just working to put food on my table. So let me know in the comment section if you are doing the job that you truly love or the things that you study in school, or you are just working for money making. Let me know. By the way, this is the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Always drink Osha.